On this episode of Designing Spaces, windows and doors that transform your space, curated decor for elevated spaces, innovation in sleep technology, traction solutions for all surfaces, plus lots more. It's time to design. Let's go. Installing windows can dramatically enhance the appearance and efficiency of a home. However, selecting both the right products and a qualified installation company can be a challenge. It's essential to choose a fully insured provider with access to top-quality window solutions.
Our goal here at Arcadia Sash and Door is to make sure that when you come in, not only is your customer experience memorable and happy, we also want to make sure that you're taking the codes into consideration, that you're getting the design that you want, that you're also getting the energy upgrade that you want, and to show you all these options to help you through this process from start to finish.
Arcadia Sash and Door has been bringing their customers' visions to life since 1979. As a family-owned and operated company, they know their product lines extensively, and they know what works best for every project.
We've been doing this for 40 plus years. We take care of our customers. We're fully insured, we're bonded, we have our contractor's license. All of our installers are in-house. They work for us. We don't subcontract out anything.
I'm Tom Posen. I started Arcadia Sash and Door back in 1979. Been doing window and door installations ever since. I have a good crew of young men that have been doing this for quite a few years, that do outstanding work and are very detail oriented on how everything goes together. We're very particular because we work in a lot of nice homes and things have to be done just so, because reputation is everything in this business. So it's very crucial to me to make sure our work is done properly the first time and everybody's happy.
These companies will come in and they'll offer you these huge discounts right off the bat, but the only reason they're doing that, and they can do that, is because they're already, their price point for their product and their labor is way more than it should be. A lot of them will subcontract out their work, so they'll just refer you to somebody who can do the installation for you. Having somebody that does it all kind of puts all the liability on the company, so the customer can kind of sit well with this, with their situation, and we're going to be there to help them out if there's any issues.
Months of research and still not closer to finding the right window and door installer? Let's see how Arcadia Sash and Door can help you make the right choices.
Most of my customers will come in with some knowledge of what they're wanting to get. Some don't at all. I generally ask them what type of material they're looking for, like to hear their ideas, and then we'll show them product based off of that. We have several different manufacturers that we work with that provide all aluminum, fiberglass, all wood clad, which is an aluminum cladding on the outside, wood on the inside. The windows are contoured to look like a wood window from the exterior.
We come out, measure them, give you the best option which one to go with, and then we also come, install them, and service them. And we can also pull permits for you. That way the customer doesn't have to go do it. I go over everything with the customer, explain it very well with them, how we're going to install the windows, also that we would be cleaning up after the install, and also showing them on how the product works when it's complete.
Our number one window company that we go to for windows is a Marvin product. They've been in business for a long time. We use a nice product for vinyl windows, which is Milgard, and they have a high reputation as well as doing a quality product. They offer a lifetime warranty on their product. There's a lot of product line out there, but we try and stay with the companies that have been in the industry for a long time and have good, reputable service.
Distinguished by its exceptional customer experience, Arcadia Sash and Door is the premier one-stop destination for top-quality window and door installation.
Along with windows and doors, we also do finished carpentry, moldings, casing, hardware, wainscot, custom wall designs, so we can also help you with the design aspect of it. When starting the process to replace your windows and doors, you want to do your research, find somebody, a company that you're going to have a good experience, that's going to help you through the process, and that's going to be honest and give you a good outcome. so the customer experience you have is memorable and hopefully good.
To learn more about how Arcadia Sash and Door can bring your dream to life, visit their website, arcadiasashanddoor.com. Or you can see this segment again on designingspaces.tv. As DIY and design shows gain popularity, homeowners are more aware of design trends and options. But most homeowners don't know how to actually achieve the look they want. If you're looking for a well-designed, cohesive, and functional space, hiring a professional designer is essential.
You have the vision, you know what you like, you know what you want, but how do you make that happen? That is where a designer comes in. They see your vision from start to finish. They know all the tricks to make the magic happen. When you walk into a room and feel good and don't know why, it's because a designer has done her job. And there's no easy way to make that happen other than hiring a professional.
Designer's Resource Collection provides a boutique showroom experience for designers and their clients. With expansive showrooms in Costa Mesa and San Diego, offering everything from luxurious furniture and plush bedding to unique accessories. It's the ultimate destination for furnishing your home.
DRC is a to-the-trade only showroom. What does that mean? We sell to designers, architects, and they come here to curate items. You might see a sofa on the floor that looks beautiful, but you wish it had a different fabric or it's not the right size. That's not a problem. That is what we do. We have all those resources here for them to touch, feel, see, and make their project come to exactly what they need it to be.
The thing that differentiates DRC from any other competitor or any other showroom is that it's so much more than a showroom.
It's more of an experience. It's about the tools being at your fingertips and the experts being there to help you.
Once the home is built or in the process of being built, we do all the pretty things. The wallpaper, the fabrics, the lighting, the accessories, the furniture, the area rugs. They can really see it all. You cannot walk into a big box store and pick something off the shelf that's really going to be so perfect for you. You can come and see what's beautiful and how it's going to fit perfectly into your own home.
Every time you visit Designer's Resource Collection, it's a new and exciting experience. With a continuous influx of fresh inventory and a dedication to keeping up with current trends, you can rely on them to carry exactly what your space needs.
When a designer comes into the showroom, they are coming with a purpose. They've been hired by a client for a project. It's our job to help curate items for them. Then we help getting the product ordered, getting it shipped, getting it all the way into a client's home. They know they can partner with us to make all that happen.
I was looking for a design center to work with, and I visited few of them in Orange County, and I decided to work with DRC for a few reasons. First, the showroom and all the vignettes, come on, it's absolutely magnificent, and they always update, so every time I come, there's something new I can discover. The product they carry is high-end quality and reflect what I'm looking for my client. The staff, the people are so knowledgeable and helpful, so I love to work with them. It was the right place for me and the right partner for me.
No two visits to DRC are ever the same because we are in constant evolution. We are able to take different staple pieces and accessorize them in different ways. If you're looking for something that's unique, bespoke, one of a kind, this is the place to come because we have the tools that will make that happen. From fabrics, finishes, or materials, we give you exactly what you're looking for.
We make sure that we have the latest and greatest in what's happening in the design world so that you have the latest and greatest in what's happening in your home.
It's not just the furniture, it's also the people, the team. The team is amazing, it's knowledgeable, helpful. They make our life so easy, and DRC is doing this for me. And now I consider more DRC as a partner than just a showroom I go and shop.
It is so important to make sure that you're hiring a designer to make sure your vision comes to life. Mistakes are costly, and you know what you want. It's the designer's job to make that happen, and that's just not an easy task. Have the relationship with your designer, make sure that the connection is there and that you feel comfortable and have the right feeling that this is going to be a person that's going to make your vision come true.
To learn more about Designer's Resource Collection and their bespoke furniture offerings, visit their website, drcshowroom.com. Or you can see this segment again on designingspaces.tv.
We all know that struggle, chasing that truly restorative sleep. Nights of tossing and turning, waking up with aches and pains, or overheating. Well, today we're taking a look at a company dedicated to solving these sleep challenges. Let's take a look.
My role at Purple is the Chief Innovations Officer, so I'm in charge of all the technology and product development. Our mission statement's really simple, maybe a little audacious, but it's to deliver the greatest sleep ever invented. Purple innovation's really interesting in the mattress space. Historically, mattresses, with very few exceptions, don't have a lot of engineering and science in them. They typically have been the same sorts of layer cakes made of foam and springs for decades. So Purple Innovation's story is unique in that they've really applied a lot of material science, kinematics, ergonomics to understand how the human body interacts with a sleep surface. And that resulted in this coming up with this really unique material that solves a lot of problems. Purple's technology origins go back more than 20 years. They came up with this material in a geometry, we call it the GelFlex Grid. The way it works is when you lay on it initially, any high pressure concentration areas like your shoulders or your hips will overcome what we call the buckling threshold of these columns, and they collapse. And when they collapse, they don't push back anymore. They just let you sink in. So that's where the pressure relief comes. It's like a safety valve. Everywhere else where your body weight is distributed, the columns gently flex like a spring and they lift you up and hold you up. So you're supported, your spine's aligned, but we've taken away all the pressure in your pressure point areas. So it's really like floating on air. What's beautiful about the GelFlex Grid, because it instantly adapts, it actually gently kind of helps you change positions, and it also helps isolate that motion, and we don't transfer much of that to the partner. You can think of these squares, right? And they're hollow, there's nothing. So really, you're sleeping on these thin walls of grid distributed all the way across, and the rest of it's all open airspace. So if you're sleeping on a traditional foam bed, or memory foam's really bad for this, you're sleeping on an insulator, and air can't move through it and it can't conduct heat, so the heat just sits there and builds up, and eventually your body gets too warm, you start to perspire, and you wake up. So the grid is 10 times more conductive than foam for heat. So when you're laying on it, it's literally able to pull this heat that you're generating away and store it, and then the air channels allow humid air to move out and away. The third thing that does for you when you sleep on it, your body, to initiate sleep, wants to cool down, wants to lower your core temperature. So if you're sleeping on something that aids that, you fall asleep faster. So it's this amazing combination of we can help you get to sleep faster, and you'll have fewer disruptions, and you wake up with less aches and pains as a result. The mattress we've got upstairs, it's a Rejuvenate Ultimate, and we've added some really interesting technology. We wanted to provide maximum pressure relief depth, but provide that stable, substantial luxury feeling that you want. So we came up with these stacked layers. So what we've got inside that bed is a layer of 3-inch GelFlex Grid directly stacked on top of a layer of 2-inch GelFlex Grid. What this does, it's pretty interesting. The 3-inch grid is a little bit softer, buckles a little sooner than the 2-inch, so that if you rolled over on your side, this isn't 3 inches on anybody, right? So when you roll over on your side, you buckle that first layer, but you also buckle that second layer, and you get another 2 inches of pressure relief depth in that bed. And so even on your side, you still get this amazing buoyant, floaty feeling where we've removed all these pressure points. There's a pride that comes with being a local Utah company and also manufacturing our products in the United States. Also, it helps us maintain control over that process. And so having it all local, self-contained, and being vertically integrated allows us to be really nimble. We do have a pretty significant e-com business. That's actually where the company started. They were digitally native that way, which is great, but we know from our customer segments, above a certain price point, you're gonna go try that bed out and make sure it's the right bed for you. We have 55 to 60-ish dedicated Purple showrooms. If you go to one of our showrooms, you'll get the benefit of talking to what we call a sleep genius. That sleep genius will assist you. They'll ask you questions about what your primary sleep challenges and issues are, and they'll really help you find the right mattress for you. And then you can find us at least 3,000 mattress retailers. When I came to Purple, I'd never slept on one, didn't know much about mattresses. And they said, oh, this bed's gonna change your life. And I was like, you're right, come on, it's a bed, whatever. But it did, literally, like within 2 weeks, I was sleeping better than I had in years. And the only thing I had changed was the mattress. You don't have to choose between a bed that's soft and comfortable and one that's got the right support. It does both.
Purple's GelFlex Grid is redefining sleep with perfect comfort, support, and cooling. Experience the best sleep of your life. To learn more about Purple innovation, visit purple.com or visit us at designingspaces.tv.
Slips and falls happen every day and can occur anywhere. Many of these injuries sustained from these falls can be prevented when appropriate precautions are taken.
VersaTraction, we started back as a surf company back in 2007, actually, and there had to be a better solution than the actual heavy EVA mat that goes on your board. So they came up with this engineered process that etches into your board and becomes, grippy when wet. Out came a couple other products. One we started was No Slip Mat, which ended up being our Kahuna Grip bath mats, now our top seller. VersaTraction product, it's a wide variety. It's keeping you safe inside your home, workplace, boat, surfboard, water sports, anywhere you can stick it, it goes.
Stop slipping and start gripping. VersaTraction is essential for when you need more non-skid grip.
Once our traction becomes wet, it becomes grippy. It's like a suction cup to the bottom of your feet or the soles of your shoes. It is non-abrasive. Most of them are like a sandpaper, and ours is completely soft to the touch, and it doesn't wear out like all the other ones. Over time, sandpaper kind of wears out and becomes smooth. And then the other alternative to that would be a vinyl that once it becomes wet, it becomes a lot more slippery than grippy. One of its many applications is around your pool area. It's like a little stick you peel off the back and you lay it down on the surface, and as you lay it down, you smooth it out. Easily conformable, and it can contour into any shape that you really need. Very durable, as you can see. And if you need to cut it, it's paper thin, so it's easy to cut with regular scissors.
I purchased VersaTraction because I had a very dangerous fall in my shower, and it scared me to death, so I looked for something that I could use in my shower and bathtub that would prevent me from slipping and falling. Both the bath mat and the shower mat, very easy to install. I've had mine for 2 years now, and it's still just like new. It washes easily. I never feel like I'm gonna slip or fall at all when I take a shower or bath now. Another use that I have found is in my garage. And when it's been raining so much lately, it was very slippery at my side door and the back door to my garage. So I took some of the strips and put them down in my garage floor, and that solved the problem completely. I recommend it to all my friends.
Made in America from high-quality materials, this patented peel and stick is grippy, not sticky.
VersaTraction's made out of a poly blend diamond groove material with a patent process that we do on top of it that creates little tiny microbes that become suction cups when wet. It becomes grippy, not sticky. Our poly blend material is actually treated so it will not yellow in the sun or discolor over time.
Not just for one place, VersaTraction is for every place.
Our VersaTraction product is so versatile it can be used anywhere, inside your home, in your garage, around the pool area, your truck, your trailer steps, your boat, kayak, surfboard. The application possibilities are endless. Our product will keep everyone safe.
To learn more about VersaTraction, visit the website at VersaTraction.com and designingspaces.tv. Pest infestations can be common due to climate and environmental conditions, especially in places like California. When looking to get rid of and prevent future critters, it is essential that you hire a professional pest control company to assess your specific situation and determine the most appropriate treatment plan.
We find insect pressures, termite pressures around the United States and other locations like in Florida and Hawaii notably. But in California, Southern California specifically, they flourish here. And it's all got to do with the weather. And I always tease, just like we like to live here, they do too. A lot of the homeowners, the most expensive investment that they have are their homes. and these drywood termites get into their properties, and it's important that they have a robust service to be able to eradicate those infestations. They could do a lot of damage, they really can, and they're cryptic. That's the reason that fumigation is such an invaluable tool for us. An inspector can do an inspection, and if he finds the activity in a fascia board or a rafter tail, they could easily treat that with a variety of different pest control products that are available, like liquid treatments. The problem is, in a home like behind us, if you have 20 or 30 different spots where they're infested in the home, there's probably a lot of other areas that you can't even find, areas that are into inaccessible spots, and that's when a whole structure treatment with Vicane gas fumigant is the very best.
I tell people in Southern California, every 1 to 2 years, it's a good idea to have a complete inspection. So you may see one specific area that you're concerned with, but our job would to kind of give you a comprehensive look at the whole entire structure. So we're going to be going in attics, we're going to be going in basements, sub areas, all around the exterior, where we're physically probing, the wood to see signs of infestations. And from there, we'll give you a full report of what we see and the recommended treatment options that you may have. This specific termite, it's called a drywood termite, and they get all their moisture content from the wood itself. So they're not in the soil, they live in the wood, and that could be behind a wall, that could be in an area that you can't see. So typically, if you see 1 or 2 areas that is obvious, it's more likely that there's other signs of them too in the house. That colony will stay in there, but it's going to branch out and build a new colony. It may be from one section of the house, it could be from the neighbor's house, it could be from a fence. Basically, anywhere that they're currently infesting, they can swarm and continue to build.
Quality Pest Services specializes in performing fumigation and heat. This process is an effective way to safely eliminate a wide variety of termites, bedbugs, roaches, or rodents.
Fumigation is the preferred method because it's a whole structure treatment. It can be a one and done. We'll start a physical inspection first to make sure that all people, plants, and pets have been removed from the property. We'll do a setup where we put in fans to do the introduction of the gas. We'll open drawers and cabinets so that the gas can get in and out readily. We'll crack open the attics, and then the licensee comes outdoors. He'll lock up the property, and we perform the application from outside the structure. Vicane gas is actually a non-residual true gas. Once the gas goes in, it exits out of the property. There are no concerns about having to wipe down countertops or wash your linens or even your dishes and silverware. There is no residue that's left behind that needs to be cleaned up afterwards.
Knowing that your home is free from pests can give you peace of mind.
I've sold many homes, and every time I have, we have used Thrasher as our termite company, and they've used Quality as the fumigators. The entire experience has been top-notch. They did everything that they said they were going to do. They showed up on time, they kept me within the budget, they made sure I was comfortable with the entire process. They make me feel like I'm a valued customer of theirs.
We're very fortunate to have created great partnerships with some of the best termite companies there are throughout Southern California, just like Garrett and Thrasher Termite and Pest Control that we're working with today. They're very selective about the companies that they partner with because they have high expectations of what the level of service is that they are accustomed to, and that's what makes them a good fit for us as well.
Fumigation provides the homeowner peace of mind by delivering a one-and-done treatment that completely eliminates all drywood termites or bedbugs in your home.
We're going to continue to grow and offer additional service offerings that fit in with our subcontractor model. We look to expand into other states, and we're looking to offer fumigation services throughout the state of California sometime in the future.
To find out more about Quality Pest Services, visit qualitypestservices.net or watch this segment again at designingspaces.tv. For more information about anything you've seen on today's show, or to become part of Designing Spaces, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.